everybody. Good to see you. How are you doing today? How's Esther going? I do hope you're keeping safe, staying home, staying healthy. Indeed, this is not anybody's ideal. Of course, we know that. But again, we cannot help but thank God for His grace and mercy. At least we're still alive today to see yet another Easter. And most of all, today, April 13th, marks 1 year, one whole year. The letters, I guess you already know what I'm talking about because you were there live. Yes, April 13th last year, Women Television had the Women's Handiwork Hangouts. For those who were there, I know it was an awesome experience, especially when you consider the fact that as women, when we gather, great things happen. And so this year, plans were already going on in terms of getting ready for this year's Women's Handiwork Hangout. And we were hoping that it would be bigger and better. But here we are, all locked down and expected to stay at home. But again, what can we do? It's for the better. And as I said before, in all situations, we cannot help but give God the glory. And so, I would like to know, how are you coping? With business, with family? How are you doing? How are you getting on? Hope you're keeping safe. Hi, Bottis. Thank you so much for joining us. I guess I will have to bring a seat and get closer to everybody here. Yes. Hi, Bottis. So, as I said before you joined us, today, April 13th, marks exactly 1 year. 1 year counting for Women Television's Women's Handiwork Hangout. Yes, it was held on April 13th, 2019. That was last year. And I said before, we were hoping that this year would be bigger and better. But here we are. But it's all good. We thank God for life. Thank God for keeping us. And where there is life, there is hope. And so we do believe that when all these are over, we're going to meet again. We're going to hang out live. But for the meantime, we are considering a virtual hangout. That's if you say yes, anyways, because it's all about you. Okay? Hi, Butters. You're welcome. Oh, you too. Thank you so much for joining us. So, the Netters, you were there at the last Women's Handiwork Hangout by Women Television. It was a great experience with you and so many other ladies coming from all walks of life. And so this year, it will not pass us by. And so we're thinking about a virtual Women's Handiwork Hangout. What do you say about that? Hi, Olan Collections. Thank you so much for joining us. This is Women Television. And as I said before, today marks 1 year for the very first Women's Handiwork Hangout, which was held at Ozzie Brume Foundation in Victoria Island, Lagos. And so this year we were hoping we would have another one today, actually, April 13th. But unfortunately, this is where we are. But we still thank God for His mercies. And so we're considering a virtual Women's Handiwork Hangout. And we're going to give you updates on when it's going to happen and other plans laid down for that occasion. And so we look forward to seeing all of you. Olan Collections, Botty's Signature, the letters, Stempreneur. We look forward to seeing everybody online for that great hangout. Do I have a thumbs up? If you're for it, let me see a thumbs up. If you're for a virtual women's handiwork hangout, please let me see your thumbs up if you are in support of that. So we're hoping that everybody, mostly women who is running a business, would have the opportunity to exhibit and showcase their handiwork. Right? It's about women supporting one another, especially when you consider the report, a UN Population Fund report saying that COVID-19 is certainly going to take us backwards in terms of the inequality, gender inequality when it comes to economic stability, when it comes to security and social protection, but most importantly, when it comes to access to health. Women are likely to be in a not good situation. But then we can only hope. We can only hope for the better. We can only believe that things would eventually work out well. And this too shall pass, and we shall live to tell the story. And so at this point, I would like to hear from you. How are you coping? Family-wise, health-wise, business-wise? Are there tips that are working for you that you'd love to share with us? Of course, we would like to learn from your experience. Many families are not finding it easy. Many are lost for ideas as to how to engage their children. Many women have no clue when it comes to taking care of themselves. And so, Botty's Signature, for instance, I know you specialize in dressing women up. And so we do hope you can share some tips with us. And this is also to announce that we would love to have you as a guest. If you're here and you have ideas as to how women can cope during this COVID-19, we are throwing the floor open for you to come forward. We want to interview you here. We want you to come on live with us to share ideas with other women on how they can cope during this period. And so, let us know if you'd like to be our guests. We'll go on live with you and we will learn from you. Okay? And so